Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another Saturday daily stock market update video. Today we're going to take another look at Corsair. I added some more positions on Corsair on Friday, so I want to talk about that. But I am really hoping that Corsair is going to have a big breakout. It has earnings coming up this Tuesday pre-market. Let's talk about that, but like we always do, let's start with the overall market. Kind of a red day initially in the market. We had not a good jobs report that came out, which dragged the whole market down, but Corsair recovered very nicely throughout the second half of the day, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But take a look at this. Kind of a flat to green day overall in the market. Big tech was pretty much flat, if not a little bit green. Semis were either red or flat. Financials, banks were red or flat. So overall, it would have been a great theta decay day. If you're playing the wheel strategy, if you're playing theta gang options, great day to just let time keep making you money slowly. If you haven't heard of them yet, their website is www.upgrade.chat. You can see right here in the top left corner. And their biggest selling point is that they can set up a paywall for your Discord server. So if right now you're using other bots or if you're doing it manually, they will set up a paywall for you. They can pay out, as you can see right here, through PayPal or Stripe. And not only that, they have so many other amazing features. They accept multiple forms of payment. So no matter what your Discord users or customers are using, there's a way for them to pay. But take a look at these other features that I have not found in any other bot that I've come across. You can have referral rewards. So if one of your members refers another member to your Discord server, you can give them a discount on their membership fee. You have statistics you can follow. Obviously, this will automatically enter and kick out members of your Discord server without you having to worry about it. As soon as they pay, they'll immediately get Discord server access. If they cancel their membership, once their membership expires, it will automatically remove them from your server. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It's completely hands off. I've been using it for a while now, and it's been 100% rock solid stable. So as you can see right here, customers love it, and I will say, I love it as well. Not only that, but you can set up your own storefront. So if you have merch you're selling, or if you have other products aside from just your Discord server, you can have that all integrated into upgrade.chat. And if that's not enough to convince you, take a look at this. If we scroll down here, the most common platform I'm assuming most people are using is Patreon. And the reason why you would want to upgrade to upgrade.chat, take a look at this. They only charge 6% fees, which is literally half of what Patreon is charging. And you can see right here all the extra features that they're offering. So not only do you pay less in fees, but you get more for your money. So in my opinion, this is a win-win. If you want to sign up for your Discord server or your merch store or whatever else you want to set up a paywall for, link is in the description below. Make sure you use my referral link and tell them Solo sent you. But anyway, let's get right into it. Let's take a look at Corsair Gaming here. So right here we can see huge sell-off in the market. We were looking pretty good at the opening bell, up over 2.2%. And then within the first few minutes, I'm talking within the first 10 minutes, we dropped significantly. We fell off a cliff to being down 3.5%, rallied back a little bit, and then we sold off again to being down over 4.8%. So was looking like it was going to be a really rough day for Corsair. But honestly, from about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, really never looked back, just slowly rallied back all day. We went green again right after lunchtime, sold it off again, but then power hour came around and we rallied back hard. We closed the day up just about 0.6%. And then after hours, we rallied even more, being up another 0.7%. So we ended up closing the day green, which was great. Now, I told you I've opened up some new positions, and I did right around this time period. When we had this initial sell-off, I said, you know what, we're red. This might be a good opportunity to open up some more cash secured puts to get in on some juicy premiums and lower strike prices. And that's exactly what I did early in the morning during this red phase. I opened up a few more cash secured puts, and luckily they were all in the green already because of this rally towards the end of the day. So let's take a look at the option chain right now. The one thing I don't like about Corsair stock is that it only has monthly options. You can see currently for the year, there's only 5 expiration dates. The closest one is coming up February 19th, which is what all of my options are. So I have 500 shares of Corsair. You can see scrolling at the bottom of the video, and I have a bunch of cash secured puts at different levels. So I basically laddered strike prices. I have 45, 40, 35, 30, and even 25 strike options. So these are all cash secured puts. So they are all bullish strategies. I'm hoping that they all expire worthless. I'm hoping on February 19th, Corsair closes above $45. That way I can get my stock appreciation from the shares I have. Then if I have all of these premiums, just collect money. That's what I'm hoping for. But again, I'm already profitable on most of these positions a little bit due to theta decay. And also the volatility or the Vega or the IV of Corsair has slowly been going down day by day. So that is also making me more money in terms of just having a lower premium value due to a lower Vega. So let's just do a quick calculation. If you wanted to open up a cash secured put on Monday, for example, at the money for the closest expiration, which is February 19th, you would get $488 right now. Obviously, this number is going to change when the market opens. You'd have to put up $4,500 in capital. That's going to give you a return on risk of 10.8%, which is not bad at all because February 19th is 2 weeks away now when the market opens on Monday. So roughly 5% a week, not bad at all. And like I said, I like everything about Corsair right now personally. Not financial advice, this is just my opinion. But I think the fundamentals look good on Corsair. Let me show you two news articles that came out, which I think are bullish on Corsair. So both of these are on Yahoo Finance out of Zacks. The first article is titled Corsair Gaming Outpaces Stock Market Gains, What You Should Know. So they're talking about some of the data, and they're saying right now, Corsair closed at $45.23 in the last trading session, which was yesterday, which marked a 0.56% green day, which is what I just showed you a second ago. And this move outpaced the S&P 500's daily gain of 0.39%. And also, the Dow was up 0.3% and the NASDAQ was up 0.57%. So pretty much matched the NASDAQ and had a bigger gain than the S&P 500 and the Dow. And then over the past month, Corsair was up 14.08%, whereas the consumer discretionary sector had a gain of only 3.79%, and the S&P had a gain of only 4.69%. So you basically tripled the S&P 500 gains in terms of Corsair over the past month alone. And like I said, Corsair has its earnings coming up this coming Tuesday pre-market, and investors like myself are hoping for a lot of strength from Corsair as it approaches its earnings session. So right now, the Zacks rating for Corsair is currently a 2 from a scale of 1 to 5, and that means it's a buy. And right now they're saying that the Corsair PE ratio is 35.42, whereas the industry average is 32.58. So yes, it's a little bit of a premium compared to the group, but not by much. Let's take a look at the second article that I saw. This is also out of Zacks, and this one is titled Factors Setting the Tone for Corsair Q4 Earnings, which is coming up, like I said, this coming Tuesday. So right now, the last quarter, the company delivered an earnings surprise of 92.9%. The things to keep in mind, these earnings report is going to take into account a lot of the big holiday sales that came in at the end of the year. So things like Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales and Singles Day in China are going to get reflected in this earnings report because it was the fourth quarter of last year. Also, the company is expanding into new gear and services such as gaming PC peripherals, streaming accessories, pre-built, as well as gaming PCs and laptops. The company expects 2020 revenues in the range of $1.61 or to $1.63 million. Now, the one thing that could put a damper on this is due to the illness, because obviously because of the illness, there's been disruptions in the supply chain. So parts and peripherals and products may be a little bit hard to obtain. So even if people wanted to buy them, it may be hard to even find them on the stores or even in stock on Amazon or someplace else. Now, if you're not familiar with the company, Corsair, it says they focus on creating innovative gaming and streaming gear, such as gaming mice, keyboards, headsets, and performance controllers. And their top line is likely to reflect robust performance of gamer and creator peripherals, as well as the gaming components and the systems segments. They're also benefiting, like I said, from new product launches. Just last quarter, they launched 2 new microphones under the Elgato brand, Wave 1 and Wave 3. So honestly, I'm a fan of Corsair as a company. I'm liking the stock right now, which is why I'm pretty heavy into it, hoping for a big pop next week. Let's take a look at the TradingView chart here on Corsair to see what the technicals look like. So right now, this is the last trading day, and I'm still bullish on it. I'm just going to drag this arrow to the upside like this, but take a look at this. This is what I found really interesting. The intraday low on Friday, it tagged the 23.6% Fibonacci level perfectly at about 42.50. Didn't close there. We closed higher at about 45.23. But I found it interesting that we went all the way down to the 23.6 Fib level and then rallied back. Now, the other thing is, I'm looking at it right now where we closed. I'm thinking there might be an area of trend right here around $45 or so. We closed there. We almost topped out there intraday yesterday. And if I go back in time, back on November 23rd, we also topped out there. So what I'm really hoping for is that now $45 and some change is an area of support. So I'm really hoping that tomorrow, or I should say on Monday, the next trading day, going into Tuesday and the rest of the week, I'm hoping we use 45 as support and then keep going up to 50, maybe 55, maybe 60, maybe 65, maybe to the moon. But I'm really hoping that 45 holds up as support. That's what I'm going to be looking for on Monday, the last day of trading before earnings comes out, Tuesday pre-market. Now, if we do not hold 45, I still think the closest area of support is going to be 40. I am looking at the 23.6% Fibonacci level like this because I think that is going to be an area of support now. Not only do we bottom out there intraday yesterday, but this candle here, pretty much this wick, this candle, almost this candle, this wick, this candle. Honestly, I'm not sure why I didn't see this sooner, but it does look like 42.50 is an area of support. So I think, some of my strikes are well below 40. The only one I'm concerned about is the 45 and the 40. I really need some big bullish momentum to get it past 50 and hold above 50. But that's what I'm going to be looking for come Monday is, can $45 and some change hold up, or is 42.50 going to be the next area of support? Again, this is just my opinion. This is not 100% accurate. No technical analysis is 100% accurate. I don't care how smart you are. Nobody can predict the future. Let's take a look at the option flow data to see what the big money investors were doing with Corsair on Friday. So here's the Trade UI platform that I use for my option flow data. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. Only 4 sweeps came in on Friday, and take a look at this. This I found very interesting. All 4 of these are red boxes, which means they were put options. They were not for huge money. They're for about $30,000 to $50,000, so nothing crazy, but they're all puts. So they're all relatively bearish sentiment. I mean, these are 25 strike, 30 strike, 22.50, and 35 strike puts. They are far out for the most part. They're either March or May. There is one February 19th put, but keep in mind, this one came in early in the morning at 9:30 a.m., right when the market was selling it off. Some of the other options like this one came in the afternoon. And the interesting thing, 3:14 p.m., if you go back to my Robinhood chart, it was literally a minute before Corsair rallied during power hour. So maybe this is a little bit of bias, but I'm not putting too much weight on these puts because it seemed like the puts came in when the stock was selling off. The puts didn't come in when the stock was rallying back. Yes, I mean, this one here at 12 and this one here pretty much at 2 p.m. Let's go back to the Robinhood graph and see what the stock chart was looking at when those puts came in. So back on Robinhood, if we go back, so 12 o'clock was right somewhere around here, kind of net neutral, right? A little bit red, maybe a little bit green when that put order came in. The other one at 2 o'clock was, again, down here, just a little bit green, maybe neutral as well. So kind of 50-50. Those puts didn't come in when the stock was rallying hard early in the morning like this. Or, like I said, 3:15 was literally the bottom tick right there when that last put order came in. Then we rallied hard. So I'm not going to put too much weight in those puts. Maybe they're hedges. I don't know. Let's see what happens come Monday morning. Drop me a comment below if you have shares or options on Corsair right now. Let me know if you think Corsair is going to pop next week or is it going to drop after earnings. As always, join the Discord server if you're not in there already. Add me on Twitter, Instagram, StockTwits, and Reddit. And most importantly, I'll see you on the moon.